Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your boy, the RC Code. This is the Oval, Season 2, Episode 14. They just returned last night, so right now I enjoyed the show. I can't remember where it picked off, you know, situation right here with Priscilla and Sam, and we got the situation with, we didn't see Jason in this episode, but we probably might see him in the next episode. I mean, he'll appear again, creepy ass murderer of sets. Um, of course, we got to see Barry and Ruth having a conversation. He said he wanted his daughter back, and she said, "You will show respect." And you already know Barry's not gonna show respect. And the thing is, I had to agree with Ruth. Barry is a hothead, and he's stupid for coming along. When he gonna get through his head that you gotta be smart, and you're not smart? And I feel like Ruth is smarter than him, in my opinion, because the way she acted on Ruthless, she was trying to play the game right. Remember, she still tried to escape. But I know Talia was supposed to be murdered. I'm surprised she's still on season 2. Now, I don't even know if she's going to be on season 3. I mean, we probably might see her on season 3, but will she make it? Will she get killed? You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to know. And what about the rest of the compound group? Of course, we know that Ruth gonna hit Barry wherever she hit him with, and tell Daikon, because Daikon gonna be standing there talking to Barry, and Barry just want his daughter, and he just want to get up out of there. So he don't care what Ruth do in her life. He just don't want his daughter involved. Now she was kidnapped, cause that's how it started. You know, when I first watched Ruthless, that's how they did a spinoff. It was pretty good. It wasn't too bad. What else happened? Well, of course we seen Karen. What was her name? Sharon, or where the hell her name is. Messing with, her and Kareem. We already know she gonna move it with him. I'm over them anyway. I don't care if they together or not. And even Barry acting dumb sometime. He better off without her. You don't need her. All you need to do is focus on your daughter. That's all that matters. I don't know why they ain't had him being single before. He should have been single, doing his own thing, doing what he gotta do. Um, of course, Priscilla find out that Sam slept with Victoria, even they fought, because she even asked him, "Did you sleep? Did you have sex with her?" And he couldn't answer the question because we know the answer wasn't gonna be no. He couldn't even say yes. So he know he had sex with her. And pretty much we already know Victoria's gonna still talk to Sam. I just see put it out of the office. I think because we already know Jason gonna be lurking. That's what he did. That's all he good at. They creepy like that. We got to see Lily and Donald having a conversation, and they pack on the lips, saying that I'm gonna see who I want to see. You can see who you want to see. Cause Donald said the same thing. She said as long as it's not Carl, cause she can't stand his ass. Cause he was gonna call Carl over here, then he changed his mind. Carl was still salty with the attitude because you remember it was terrorists, and it was only Max and Bobby. It wasn't no one else is dead. We know Diane is dead, cause you know what I'm saying, they made her body disappear after you cut her toe off. We got to see Ellie and Alan having, they were going back and forth and saying, and how the thing is, how can you be in love with this woman after you put your hands on her? And then let's not forget, she's an escort. You might as well say she's an escort because she sleep with every man that move. And now she's sleeping. Now she's gonna try to get with Hunter. But I think she's using him to take them down. I think that's why she's there. I don't think she really loves him. I think she's using him. Just like the fact that Lily, I think she's using Donald. She don't love Donald, and Donald don't love her. We know he loved Kyle, and we know Donald was gay all along. Maybe he liked women too. I don't know. But Lily said you could put anybody except Carl. That's exactly what she said. But Priscilla did put Sam out, saying don't come back home again. That guy, man, last night was crazy. I know I shouldn't be talking about this, but last night was crazy at my neighbor's house. We found out that this guy was going in on the other woman. and I think I just met, and I believe I just met her last year, but it's not like that. She's way younger than I am. Um, of course, her grandmother showed up when I was there, and I guess his friend was out there too when I saw a car, or maybe that was, and then of course the husband showed up, and then his wife showed up, told him to get the hell out of here, or whatever she said. She told him to get out and don't come back. That lets you know he been kicked out and he been banned. And then I don't know, I don't want to say her, didn't mean to say her name, but she blocked his number because his grandmother told her to, and so he will never contact her again. Never, ever gonna make her do things because she's a sweet person, and I know she got. I know she can. She look like she can handle herself, but I feel like she need to stand up for herself and stop letting these men walk all over you. I had no idea he was obsessed with this woman. It doesn't make no sense. And look, I'm not obsessed with my friend, and I do like her, but I don't want to come off too strong. I know I flirt with co-workers at Subway so much. It's just fun. Doesn't mean I'm going to try anything, because I know better. I know how to respect women's boundary. But enough of me. Um, by the time Priscilla put him out, he tried to apologize, and he didn't want to tell her. You can tell he didn't want to tell her. Priscilla had to guess, and she knew something was going on. Uh-huh. And now, of course, Sam went over there and fought with Richard and talking about and think that Richard called Priscilla. That's not true. Jason's the one that called Priscilla and told him. He told her, not Richard. Richard's not even trying to be in his business. He had a lot of shit going on. It was his father. That's why he can't look at Nancy in the eye because you slept with a man's you slept with somebody, your father-in-law. How disgusting is that? I still can't look at it the same. And I know he couldn't look at it the same. Why Richard didn't just go to the hotel or go stay with a friend if he didn't want to see Nancy's face? And then you got the neighbors being nosy after the fight. The fight this situation, I forgot her name. And Nancy just went off of her, told her to go in the house. And she said, I'm calling the police. And you could tell she was trying to break out the fight by yelling out their name, told Sam to stop. Because Sam was pissed, and I figured he was going to take his frustration out on. Because we thought it was going to be Richard. Turns out it was Sam that the one that took his frustration out because he messed up. He's the one that's had sex with Victoria. No one didn't tell him to do this. He tried to put his guard up, but he didn't. He let his guard down, and every time he be around Victoria, he always get, you know, hard and stuff like that. And I don't know why I don't want to say that, but it is true. And now you know those two are gonna talk again. I will say next week, and um, oh yeah, and then you got Gabriel talking about he just saying he's gonna hurt Carl if he don't stop, and we never know what Gabriel capable of. We don't know. I know Carl like rough, but Carl wanted him to come home with him. He said no. He don't want to come home with him. Remember last time he locked him in his apartment and he wouldn't let him go. I don't know what type of lock Carl's got, but it's a hell of a lock. He not gonna do it. He don't want to fuck with him. He know now. He know what he capable of. He know about the situation and stuff like that. We know Max and Bobby. Max heard us what did you call it? I forgot what it called. I want to say a rockets, but I think it was something else. Never mind. But when they heard it, they ran out of that cabin fast as they can. I know they're still alive. And then we know that woman gonna be there and she's gonna put a gun at them. Now I'm not sure if she's on their side or if she's on the White House side, because you remember Donald gave actually the president gave it okay before before him and Victoria was talking. They gave it okay, and she know it wasn't nothing steep, but guys, I just can't wait and see what's gonna happen next week. I'm looking forward to watching the next show right now after this. The Having a Half Night review would be next. It was to be the season finale. I wonder who's gonna get killed, and we're gonna find out who's gonna die. So I think that's all I'm gonna say. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. Make sure you share this video and click that bell. Peace.